Hey everybody, this is Holly, aka Hanaya the Goddess, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the first ever evening mimosas, y'all. Y'all, this is a special treat tonight. We have a very, very special guest, but before I introduce her, I'd like to thank you guys for your guys' continued support. And also remember that we are Morning Mimosas, where we put value in criminal justice, promoting healing and education for the Black community. Y'all, this is my first ever evening mimosas, and like I said, we have an amazing guest, y'all. So it's really interesting if I can give a little bit of a backstory about how things came to be. Um, I was using this beautiful, talented goddess's music on like my posts, my reels, and everything else, and I just out of the blue, she got in touch with me. She contacted me. It was absolutely mind blowing because I didn't think that was gonna happen. But y'all, she is here. We're gonna manifest that shit. She's come a long way. Y'all welcome Miss Lady Ace.
Tis me.
Yay! We are so excited to have you on Evening Mimosas, which is our Friday night special. How are you doing tonight, love?
I am, it's funny when people ask us how are we never really take a moment to really think about like how am I? You know what I'm saying? We just automatically say I'm good. But honestly, I'm okay. Like life is good, but emotions are always all over the place. So, yeah, I'm kind of just trying to be calm, I guess. I'm excited though. I am excited.
Yes, and we, like I said, y'all, we are super duper excited to have this goddess on here. Like I said, I never thought in a million years that she would find me, and she did. And y'all, if y'all see me gleaning like a kid, it's because it's like Christmas for me. Okay, she is present today, and I'm so thankful. Lady Ace, do you want to go ahead and actually before I do that,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna play a clip that I found of the young lady that may describe her a little bit, but then I'll have her go into detail if she chooses to about this clip that I found of her. Y'all check it out.
And windy. Monday night. The year is 1998. The time is now 9 p.m. A beautiful baby girl was born under the scales. Her mother and father displayed toxicity in the home until the tender age of 4, where her father soon disappeared. Growing up, you could say they were partially religious, church on holidays, and of course, when things got extremely hard. Ace moved out at 15 and quickly learned the importance of independence. At 16, weekly Bible studies with Jehovah Witnesses begun. She grew a loving but very fearful relationship with what you call God.
Wow.
Yeah, I was truly inspired when I learned that about you. If you want to go ahead and tell our viewers a little bit about your background, since we gave them a little bit about what you've been through. So
okay, so to sum it up, because I don't want to take too much time on the past. The past is the past, but everything makes us who we are today. Um, so my dad was in and out of jail up until like around 5, maybe. Then he left till I was like 17, 16. He came back around, whatever. But when I was in, was I a sophomore? So yeah, I was a sophomore. So I was about 15, and I was into a lot of the things I shouldn't be into. So violence, hanging with the wrong people, and it just got so bad to a point where I couldn't live where I was living, because people were showing up to my house. I got jumped. People pulled guns out on me. It was a hot mess. So I couldn't live where I was living. And so I moved out of my mom's house and I moved to Boston where I was living with my cousin. And that was nice. It was like complete freedom. It was like complete freedom. But yeah, so I moved out when I was 15, and then along the lines of 16, I started studying the Bible with Jehovah Witnesses, and that was different. And yep, and then the story continues from there.
Okay, okay. So, if you don't mind asking, answering, I said don't mind. I'm asking. If you don't mind answering this, how was it being in the Jehovah Witness faith?
It was uncomfortable because it was very fear based.
Yeah.
It was very fear based. Like that's the only reason why I stopped smoking weed, because I used to smoke, like I would leave school to get high and then go back to school high. But they're the only reason why I stopped smoking, because they made it seem like, if you do X, Y, and Z, you're not going to the kingdom of heaven. And
Right.
there's already what, 144,000 people going. So
Right.
so your chances are already slim, and you're gonna make
Right.
it even worse by smoking weed. So yeah, it was very, very fear based. And but it's no shade to them, because it works for them, right? It works for
Right.
people who resonate with it. But for me, it had me very fearful, and I lost a lot of money. Believing it, I'm just saying, I could have made so much money, but that's another story. So yeah, it was very fear based.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And some religions are like that. They like to instill fear versus the actual values of the religion itself. So that's I'm a little iffy
Yeah.
about that. But yeah, I'm glad you got out of that. I'm glad that you do things your own way. I'm glad that you manifest that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of you manifesting, let's go ahead and watch a clip of her talking about manifestation, y'all.
Yes. Let's see which
Have
video
it
this
where
is.
you are meant to experience it. Now, here's where people get caught up. Yes, we desire certain people, and I do believe that if you want somebody, you can have them. But when it comes to manifesting, like say you're trying to manifest a specific person, or you're trying to manifest, sex with that person, or a relationship, marriage, or certain things playing out with somebody else, that's when things get a little tricky. Because when it comes to manifestation, all you have control over is you. All you have
Yep.
control over is your mind, your body, yourself. Now, everybody else has control over themselves as well. So that means that you don't necessarily control that person and the final outcome, because we all have free will. So I do think it's very possible to manifest specific people, but it gets a little when you're trying to manifest specific things with specific people, because we all have free will and things are destined to change because people change their mind. So yeah.
I completely agree with that. So I've been trying to do like the manifesting of a man,
Hmm.
and I don't know. People do have free will, so maybe I should just manifest just a good man and not a specific man. But girl, I'm just going by everything that you stated. But I wanted to get more of what your opinion is,
Hold on, hold
not
on.
your opinion.
Can we go back to that real quick?
What, that video clip?
No, what you were saying.
Oh, about me manifesting a man?
Yeah. No, because this is the thing. Like a lot of us, when we have our eyes set on one person, we want that one person. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just a woman thing. Men do it all the time too. Now, my advice for you would be, because I have experienced um, manifesting specific people and also pushing them away because of trying to manifest them. So the thing is that, like I said, with manifestation, everybody has free will, right? So
Right.
now, when you think about manifestation, and it's kind of like you're attracting something, right? So when us as women are in our divine feminine, we are receivers, right? Even with sex, we receive technically, right?
Right.
Because our womb is a portal that receives. So as women, we receive. If we are in action mode, like, okay, how am I going to manifest this person? How am I going to get this? How am I going to bring this person or this thing into my reality? That's us operating too much in our masculine.
Right.
So when we're too much in our masculine, aka action, aka forceful energy, because men are forceful, not in a rape or that kind of way, but in a
Right.
way of like they take action. They're the action. We're the ones who, I'm just gonna sit back and be me and
Right.
receive, you know.
Right. Right. Right.
So when we're too much in that energy, that pushes what we want away, because it's the opposite of who we are. We're supposed to just receive. You know what I'm saying? Not saying
Yeah.
that we don't do absolutely anything, but once you put your desire out there, trust that it will come to you. And then next thing you know, you start seeing synchronicities, and you know what I'm saying? Even with the podcast, you said that you wanted to do this show with me, and you didn't even think that it would be possible, but you manifested it because you wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
You're
See what I'm saying? You manifested this situation happening because you wanted it. So now
right.
me being in my energy of gratitude, because I was grateful to see you make that video. So I was like, let me reach out to her and express gratitude. Then boom, next thing you know, we're here. So it's just a matter of putting what you desire out there and allowing the space for it to come to you. I know that was like that was a hella detour just to say that, but you know what I mean.
You know what? My viewers need to hear positive things like that. They need to hear the truth. So I actually appreciate that deviation, because whether we deviated or not, we're always gonna come back. So I appreciate that for real.
Yes.
Um, so March 21st.
Yes.
I am so excited. Tell everybody what March 21st is. I know what March 21st is, and I'm excited for it. Let everybody else know what March 21st is, other than maybe the first day of spring.
Oh yes. Okay. So if you know, and if you don't know, March 21st is the first day of spring, and it is about the second day of Aries season. First day, second day, depending on however you want to look at it. So Aries season, spring season, March 21st, and the release of my first album of the year. And I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited. And the reason why I'm so excited is because, like, Manifest That Shit, the song that you found, the song Manifest That Shit, I did not promote that song. Like when I put that song out last year, I posted it on my Instagram maybe twice, and I just didn't promote it. Um, but my little trick, my little technique, and people are gonna start doing this after they see how it worked for me. They can start doing it. But my little trick technique is that I put my music behind every video that I put out. So every video that is on my page, I have like 4 pages. So I got 4 accounts with videos going up like once a day, and plus TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So I'm putting my music behind all these videos, and now people are subconsciously hearing the music. And that's why people are shazamming like, okay, what song is this? You know what I'm saying? So that's my little technique. But anyways, I didn't know that Manifest That Shit was gonna pick up the way it did. It has like a few thousand reels on Facebook and Instagram together, and it's like 20K between streaming services, whatever. But and that's the first time any of my songs have done that without me, promoting them or paying to promote them.
Right.
And they're on hundreds of playlists on Spotify, which I'm so grateful for because, like I said, like that has never happened for me before, and this is 8 years. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, somebody's backstage.
They're trying to.
Yeah, and I don't know who this gentleman is, so that's why I kind of stopped. I don't know.
Reveal yourself.
I don't know if I should put him on the live or not.
Let him
Should
in real
I?
quick.
Should I? Okay.
Let's see what he's talking about.
My name's John.
Oh my God. What are you doing on the live?
I don't know. I just joined. The link you sent me.
Oh, I sent you the wrong link. I sent you.
Okay. Can I just stay here quietly and listen?
No, I'm gonna send you the right link.
Okay, send me the right one.
Bye. And she said, I don't know. What's it called? So I'll send it to him in a second. But yeah, I'm so excited because this album is like about being divine. It's about manifestation. It's about being in your higher self. The thing is, it's music that is I hate to use the words positive and negative because, technically positive and negative is all perspective, but it's music that is refreshing because we hear so much of the bitch shake your ass, get down and suck my dick.
Yes.
Yes. To hear somebody say something different that's more like, this made me feel good about myself. Like, yeah, I'm a motherfucking goddess. You know what I'm saying? Like, hearing that is a breath of fresh air. So that's why I'm so excited because I really feel like this is going to take off in a good way. Not in a way of like, oh my God, people are going to stream. No, it's going to be like people realizing like, oh, I'm a goddess. I get everything I want.
Yes.
I can have everything I want. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're going to realize, like, listen to the music. I get everything that I want. Life is beautiful. I mean, it can be scary. It can be sad. It can be a whole lot of things, but I'm going to choose to live a good life. So that is what my album is going to consist of for the most part.
You guys, I am super duper excited. What's today? The 10th. I got 11 more days until it drops, and I'm really, really excited. If I can actually say something. So a lot of you guys know that I lost a child when I was 15, and growing up, I battled my demons as well because I was on the streets and doing things I wasn't supposed to at 15. And just to fast forward to now, the reason I'm mentioning that is because, sometimes I have like flashbacks of, finding my daughter. And, sometimes I listen to Came a Long Way by this young lady. And I just, when I'm in the zone with that song, I'm like, you know what, I've been through this, but look where you're at now. You've came a long way. And that song just helps me not go back down that dark road. Girl, your music is light. And if the Grammys, Oscars, Tonys, Soul Train, BET, MTV, VH1 don't recognize you, they're all those platforms I just named are goofy. Okay? Because this is what the people need. We don't need more of that, bitch, shake that ass, hope, shake that ass. We don't need no more of that. We need more of what you're doing. Because we're already in a dark place with, women being subjective like that. And just like you said, your music is the uplifting for the women and the men. I know a man could come on there and be like, you know what? I am a god. You know what? So I'm just looking forward to everything that you're doing, have done, will do, because you're gonna go far. I think I told you that. I think maybe next year you'll probably be at the Grammys. So manifesting that for you because you definitely deserve that. You
Thank
definitely deserve
you.
that.
I
Seriously. It's
just I want to say, well, first of all, thank you for sharing that because I didn't know that, and I've never experienced something like that, so I can't sit here and tell you that I know how it feels or that I have the perfect words to say to you because I don't. All I can feel is from an outside perspective what that feels like, and I'm sending you healing, because it's like, what do you say when you don't know? You know what I'm saying? All
right.
you can
Right.
do is just let people know that if you do need to talk, I am here. I may not know what to say, but I will listen. So I'm definitely sending you healing because that's not something easy to deal with, but you're here. You're here, you have purpose, and if it is one of your desires to have children in the future. Do you have any children now?
I do actually. I have a 3-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son.
Okay. Well, if you want any more, it's very possible. We
Yes,
love
it
to
is. It is.
see.
My kids are 9.5 months apart. So yeah,
Oh my God, that's right after.
I was, you know,
That's what I'm
having
trying to do. Yes.
a,
As soon as I have a baby, I want to keep popping them out. That way, when I'm done, I'm done. You know. But that is hilarious. But yes, definitely. Um, and it's no shade to the music that is like that because I have music
right.
like that too. I have I
Yep.
like to make all types of music, but I do think, like you said, that people want something different. People. It's like I hate to sound like one of those cliche YouTubers, like the shift is happening and you know what I'm saying? Like I hate to sound like those cliche people, but it's facts. Like you can see it. People want more.
Right.
People want to feel better in their lives. People
Right.
want to make more money. They want more love. They want more happiness. People are sick of the same shit. Even the
Exactly.
people who do the same stuff are sick of the same stuff. So I really feel like a shift is happening as far as music within people's spirits, everything, and it's just divine timing, because my music has went through so many phases that I'm discovering and creating my own sound, so that way when the labels do come to me, it's like, oh, this is who I am. You're not going to make me to be somebody I'm not, so you take me.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You take me as I am, or I'll keep doing it independent. That's it. Because the people gonna fuck with me regardless. Because people fuck with energy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes, ma'am.
You can't deny energy. People fuck with energy.
For sure. For sure. And whatever label calls you, which I'm gonna, name a few: Atlantic, Sony, Def Jam, just in case one of them is watching. You know, there. I mean, I'm telling you, like you are on your like. I mean, I feel like you're already there, but you're definitely like I just like so if I can tell you like who I see you working with, I feel like you're just so compatible with like Janae Aiko,
Yo.
her, Jasmine Sullivan, even India Reed. I just feel like if y'all would do like a mega song, and that song would like I would be probably on my knees like this. You feel me? Like because I would love that. It just y'all's voices would just mesh, and you guys have the same. I feel like y'all have the same energy too, because you guys are all beautiful women, but you guys also have that inner beauty as well, not just the outer, but the inner.
Yeah.
So just I'm looking forward to it. I see it now. Lady Ace featuring Janae Aiko. It's coming.
Yeah. It's funny. Somebody had messaged me on Instagram, and they was like, "You remind me of the hood Janae Aiko." I'm like, well, damn. Tell me how you really feel. But it's cool. I do now. I get those comparisons a lot, which the comparisons always fluctuate depending on what I'm talking about. I used to get Cardi, Nicki. I used to get
Oh,
yeah. I used to get those type of comparisons. I get different comparisons all the time. One time somebody told me I look like Jennifer Hudson when she was fat. That's what somebody told me. That's what I'm saying. People be mad disrespectful. People be mad disrespectful. Like, first of all,
Excuse me.
it's baby weight, okay? It's called baby weight. But
Are
yeah.
they mad because they in reality you're their dream girl? Is that what it is?
Okay. Okay. I don't know. But you learn to not take that stuff too serious because you know how people
I definitely do.
are.
I for sure do. This is gonna be our last question,
Yeah.
um, and I just want your opinion on what justice should look like for our people. Um, because as you know, my podcast is very, very big on wanting to get justice for our people, starting to, move away from the stigmas and stuff. And I just want your opinion on just what justice would look like for us, breaking mental health stigmas and everything else.
Okay. Well, that was a heavy question. Um. Okay. What does justice look like to us? Well, I'll tell you this. So there is a man that I follow who is super, and I'll send you his page so you can follow him afterwards. Super,
Okay.
super, super intelligent. And what he does is he has a university and his own university, and he teaches us to basically take back our rights and our citizenship. That way we do have justice, because the issue is that we don't know our rights.
Right.
Okay. um Within the law, a lot of us do not know the law, like, whatsoever.
Right.
So he's teaching us our rights within the law, um as Aboriginal people, and just everything. I can't speak on it too much because I'm a student in the university, so I'm still like learning myself. But justice comes from, it has to start within first.
Right.
Just like everything else, it has to start within first. You have to you have to be what you want other people to treat you like. If you
Amen.
want
Hmm.
to be treated fair, you have to treat others fair. If you want to be respected, you have to respect other people. It's the same thing, like, we go around and we call each other neja, we call our women bitches, we
Right.
shoot each other, we steal from each other. You know, we do things to each other. And the thing is, I understand, because when you're in a low place, when you're in a low or a dark place, psychologically, spiritually, that should have you do some really dark things.
Right.
And the thing is, it's not really you, it's you in your lower self. But you have to want to get out of that first.
Right.
You have to want to evolve, you have to want to grow. Because the thing is that, what one thing that I believe is that we receive what we are deserving of.
Oh.
We receive what we are deserving of. So if you, like, people be mad at people who are millionaires, billionaires, but they deserve that. I would never, like, I used to be a hater like that too years ago. And the thing is because we're taught to be haters. Let's keep it really real. A lot of people are,
Okay.
yeah, because we're seeing it everywhere. We're experiencing it. We're living it. And so the thing is like, I would never, now where I'm at mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I would never look at another millionaire and be like, they don't deserve that. Because everything you have is because you deserve it. Everything you experience is because you deserve it. And that's not to say, like, I know people take that and they be like, oh, so you're telling me I deserved to be in a toxic relationship? Well, hold
Right.
on. Hold on. A part of you stood in that relationship because you were resonating with that toxicity. That's why you were there. You know, if you stood there knowing that it's toxic, like I said, a part of you was resonating. So therefore, you can't be mad if you are choosing to stay there. You know, but every situation has its own, you know, uh details or whatever, fine print if you want to call it. But yeah, long story short, it has to start within. We have to come back to our divinity. We have to
Yes.
realize, like, I am God, I am a goddess, and I deserve everything I want. But first, I need to walk as such. I need to talk as such. I need to treat other people, the world, the animals, nature, etc., as such. If I want to consider myself a god, a goddess, if I want to be treated as such, I need to walk, talk, act, and be just that. So it has to start within you. You have to want that first and foremost. We have to really um we have to get out of the victim mentality, because
Yes.
a lot of us carry that victim mentality, like, you know, oh, it's because I'm black, it's because I'm dark, it's because this and that. Like, everybody goes through something.
Right.
Even white people. Let's keep it really
Mhm.
real.
Yeah.
Even white people go through it. Nobody is exempt from going through anything,
Exactly.
right? And I know some people gonna be offended by me saying this, but it's the facts though. Everybody goes through something, but you
Yes.
have to make the choice. Am I going to use this situation to fuel me to do better, or am I going to use this situation to confirm that I'm a victim?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have the power. And once you give the power away to white people, Spanish people, um, you know, older women, older men, whatever, the system, once you choose to give your power away to anything outside of you, that is your own fault.
Yes.
That is your own fault. So it has to start within. We have to come back to our divinity and realize we hold the power over everything in our lives. Everything.
Yes.
Except other
Okay.
people.
Well, yeah, right, right, right. That part. Oh, wait, y'all. So you guys heard it here. We had Lady Ace on our first Friday night special. Lady Ace, can you tell everybody where they can find you social media wise?
Yes. So my at names are a little long, so just Google search Lady Ace with two Y's and two E's. Google search Lady Ace, two Y's and two E's, and I will pop up on all social media platforms except Twitter, because Twitter is just like, it's a whole lot to read. It'd just be a whole lot to read.
Right.
So I
I
am,
agree there.
yeah, it's like I want a Twitter, but I just don't like seeing so much at once. So I'm just like, no, I just use my Facebook as Twitter. Anyways, Google search Lady Ace, two Y's, two E's, and I'll pop up everywhere. Thank you guys so much for being here, whether you're tuning in live or a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever. I appreciate you guys. And I can't wait to see it's okay. Somebody said they wish that they could have caught the whole thing. It's okay. You can see it. You're gonna upload the video. Are you gonna upload the video? Okay.
Yep.
She's gonna upload the video and she will send me the link and then I'll post it. But yes, I'm so grateful to have been here. This is a beautiful way to end my Friday. Friday is like one of my favorite days of the week. So I'm glad we got to end it like this.
Oh, Lady Ace, thank you so much for gracing Morning Mimosas at night. And as you guys know, we are Morning Mimosas, where we put value in criminal justice, promoting healing and education for our Black community. Y'all stay tuned.